Captain Finance Upper. Now, Miss J, how long you've been an adult, but my experience is adulthood is a scam. Like, from what I was told as a kid, looking forward to being a grown up, it is not even the experience I'm having. In fact, let me even do this. Let me show you what someone else feels. Listen to this guy and tell me if you relate with this story. Can you relate to his rant? If you can, good, you're in the majority. Like, I was learning about statistics about Kenya, and out of the 2 million or so people that are formally employed, about 97% of them earn less. No, okay, not 97. About 70% of them earn less than 100,000 Kenya shillings a month. Now, Sijui, if you've gone to uni or technical school or you've graduated with even masters, but the idea of how we're living right now and how we expected to live, I don't think it's the same. Like, in my personal experience, adulthood didn't turn out to be what I wanted it to be. So, what I've decided is to take my journey as an adult, my journey as someone whose finances I'm responsible for, and actually do something about it instead of complaining, oh, in January, oh, my salary is not enough, oh, I am not even able to do the things I thought I would be able to do. I'll actively do something about it. So this will be a journey that I will record and you'll be able to view it here. If you feel and you can relate with what I'm writing and what I'm recording, then good. Give me a comment. I'll be able to create content on my journey and I will help you out. This does not constitute financial advice. It just says what I'm planning to do with myself, what I'm actually actualizing. Okay? So, 2 questions to ask yourself as you go on this journey of self-improvement and figuring out where your finances are and how to improve them. First, you need to figure out, what are you presently doing to increase your income? Now, if you're in uni, maybe your salary is whatever allowance unapatiwa na parents wako. That is okay. Everyone starts there. You start at a level of dependence. In future videos, I'll show you like the 10 levels of income. Now, you're a dependent, meaning your income is dependent on how much your parent gives you and you haven't sourced out a job. This is still good. This can help you out. In fact, you're better off than most people that are currently employed and in debt, because you can do the things that we needed to do first before we go into adulthood. Anyway, for most of the people that will be watching this, you're most likely employed and you live paycheck to paycheck. So umelipwa January imeisha, umelipwa February, you need February to go without a hitch until you get to the salary of Feb so that March can be okay. Like, you cannot handle a 30k crisis. You're the person I'm talking to, because that's the same situation I'm in and I plan to improve it, and I'll show you how. If you like it, you can apply it in your life as well. So first question you should ask yourself is, what are you presently doing to increase your income? For most people, that answer is nothing. Good. Start thinking. Okay? And how much would you like to be worth by the time 65 rolls around? For a person like me, I'm in my 30s, early 30s, and for the longest time, thinking about 65 seemed like years from now. But after clocking 30, I realized that's only 35 years from now. And that's 5 years less than the number of years I've lived on this earth. I think it's a high time I start thinking about it. In order to clearly look at your life and where it's headed and make decisions, I think we need to look at life and basically the game of money and how you earn as a game that has several quarters. So your life typically begins at 25. If you began working earlier, good for you. If you began later, that's okay. So this is basically the average for people. Life is divided into 10-year quarters. So you need to figure out at what age would you like to retire. And my definition of retirement is not going and sitting down and watching TV and getting fat. My definition of retirement is the point where you stop needing to go to an office or working on a laptop, basically changing your time for money. This is at the point where your expenses are met by your leveraged or passive income. In future videos, we'll get into what those mean. But the point where you can sleep the entire day and income still comes in. You can be in a coma for 3 months and your expenses are still paid. That's retirement for me. And at retirement, you actually start following what your passions are. Like for me, I love teaching. So my goal is to retire and start teaching. Teaching people about finances, teaching people about how to do their life better. Based on my personal experience and what I've read. Okay, so your life is divided into 4 quarters. 25 to 65, that's first to fourth quarter. And then 65 and above, that's overtime. So the idea is win the game of money within these 4 quarters so that you can enjoy the remaining of the quarters. For me personally, I'm halfway through my first quarter. And my goal is to retire halfway through my second quarter so that I have the rest of the second quarter, third, fourth, and overtime to enjoy and to contribute to society. So this is my question to you as I make this video as short as possible. Awesome, 7 minutes. Where would you like to retire? In what quarter? Do me a favor, leave it in the comments below. I'd really appreciate that. I'll reply to every comment. Second, if you're not presently doing something about what you're earning, how to increase it, start thinking about it. And at 65, how much would you like to be worth? Actually, that one, leave it in the comment as well. It'll give me content in the future videos. Okay? I hope you found value. So I'd like to ask you to like, share, and subscribe. Especially share, because Najua, you have friends that want to try and figure out their finances. I will do my best to document as much as possible so that you have enough content, you're empowered to make your own financial decisions that get you free. Okay? Until the next video, have a good one.